Hello everyone, Dr. Mohon-Doyle here. In this video lecture, I will discuss how to complete the timed writings for this course and explain why we are doing them. One of the most important reasons to practice timed writing is because it can be extremely stressful. No one likes to imagine the ticking clock as they try to accomplish a difficult task that can have a significant impact on their grade. However, the more you practice a skill, the better you will get at it, particularly if you learn strategies to prepare in advance and receive feedback that you can apply to future attempts. Additionally, while timed writing is a significant grade in this class, you will be given the opportunity to improve a failed timed writing grade, which can encourage you to take more chances as you learn. The other reason to practice is because it is extremely likely that you will encounter some form of timed writing in your future college courses. Short essay questions on exams are a time-honored tradition, and some majors require their students to complete comprehensive exams in their senior year that consist entirely of timed writing prompts. In English 1005, the timed writing will take place through the quizzes page. You may complete the timed writing at any point before the due date, but once you begin, you will only have 1 hour to complete it. Your grade for the timed writing will be based on how well your response fits the questions in the prompt, and on your ability to make connections between your own experiences and the course readings for the week. If you receive a failing grade, you will be given one opportunity to retake it and incorporate the feedback you received on your first attempt. If you do not submit on time or are found to have used AI, you will not be given this opportunity. As was already mentioned, completing a timed writing can be extremely stressful, so here are a few strategies to help you prepare. The first set of strategies concern the material that will be used in the writing prompt. All of the timed writings will connect to the readings and the broader theme of the course, so you need to complete the readings before you begin. Timed writings are open book and open note, so taking well-organized and clear notes on the readings and making sure that you annotate important information or plot points in the text can help you find information and specific quotes that you may want to include much easier. The second set of strategies concern when and where you write. You get to choose when in the week you complete the timed writings. Make sure that you have a full hour to write and do not have any other obligations. Also, don't wait until Friday at 11 p.m. Choose a space in your home, in the library, or at a coffee shop where you feel comfortable and won't be interrupted. You want somewhere where you can spread out your notes and the readings to get to them quickly. The final set of strategies has to do with technology. Tech is notoriously finicky right when you need it the most. Try to write on a laptop or desktop instead of on a phone. The library on campus should be open all summer if you live in the area. Make sure your battery is as close to 100% as you can get it, and that you don't have any software updates that will pop up in the middle to restart your computer. Before you submit the paper, copy and paste it into a Word or a Google Doc just in case the submission fails. You don't want to have to write the whole thing over again. When you open the timed writing, make sure that you read the prompt carefully and note if there are multiple questions that you have to respond to. Lots of students get in trouble because they only answer the first question they see without realizing that the other questions asked for more or different information. Before you put your fingers to the keyboard, take a breath and consider what you want to say. Begin cataloging the information from the readings and your own experience to decide what will work best in response to the prompt. This is also a good stage to write a brief bullet-pointed outline of your essay. Just a quick list of topics that you can mark off as you go can be enough to ensure that you cover everything and stay on track. Try to write one sentence at the beginning that encapsulates the specific point you want to make in response to the prompt. This is called a thesis and acts as the roadmap of the essay. It helps to tie all of your major points together. Avoid writing a blob essay. This is when you write one giant paragraph that is almost a page or more long. Instead, figure out what your major points are and separate these out into different paragraphs. A good paragraph will have a clear topic sentence that introduces the point and several body sentences to support that point. Indent the first line to indicate a new paragraph. The support for your point should come from your own relevant experience and from examples in the readings. You should try to balance your use of both. Make sure you explain how the examples you use connect to the prompt. Don't expect your reader to be able to guess why you included that information. Try to leave time at the end to reread your essay and make any necessary revisions to the content and grammar. It may be a good idea to set an alarm that goes off 10 to 15 minutes before the end of your allotted time so you don't forget this step. When you use information from one of the readings, make sure you provide attribution. Tell your reader where that information came from by mentioning the title of the article or the book or the name of the author. While you will learn citation styles like MLA and APA in English 1010, you only need to include attribution in English 1005. Remember, article titles always go in quotation marks, and book titles always get italics. If you use the exact language from the text, you must put that language in quotation marks. Quotes should not be very long, only like 1 or 2 lines, because the focus should be on your explanation of the information and your own experience. Overuse of quotes will result in a lower grade. To provide attribution, use tag phrases such as according to, or the author says, or in the article. Here's how I will grade the timed writing. You'll receive 5 points for responding to all the questions in the prompt, 5 points for incorporating your personal thoughts and experiences related to the topic, 5 points for making connections to the readings and practicing attribution, and 5 points for paragraphing and organizing your ideas. I will provide feedback on the timed writings to help you improve week to week. If you receive a failing grade, you will be given one opportunity to use this feedback to improve your response. If you have any questions or would like to set up a Zoom conference, email me at mohondoylek@apsu.edu.